actually going live on YouTube tonight. I usually go live on Facebook, but I've decided to do something different tonight. And one of the reasons I'm doing that is because I'm going to party with the pigs for 5 days, and I wanted you all to be able to join me. So welcome to my stamp studio. I hope you have a lot of fun with me this evening. And like I said, every day this week through Friday, I will be going live with a new card featuring our Party Piggy stamp set and dies, coordinating dies. So I've got actually everything over here on my side. I'm going to put on stamps like I need. Oh, there's one more that I need in here. So I want to, yeah, just have some fun with you. I've got some great cards planned. And Friday will be a video with 4 projects. So this week I'm actually doing 8 projects. You'll have a chance to purchase a tutorial. You'll have a chance to get it for free, and you'll also have a I don't know what else I was going to say. I don't remember. It just kind of escaped me. Oh, you'll find that happens to me a lot. Okay, so I just need a pair of snips here because I'm going to be using a couple different things. So in addition to the Party Pig, we're going to be using our Summer Splash in color and our Memento Black. I'm pulling in a few of my blends here, and I want to see if I can actually get going here and see me actually live. I've never done it on Facebook, so it's something new to me. So if you're here, say hello to me. Who is here? All right. So we've got Lemon Lime Twist. I've got Crumb Cake. I've got Summer Splash and Flirty Flamingo. So we're using all these fun colors to color our little hat and our little piggy. So we're going to get started. And like I said, the recipe card will be made available so the next day, all week long. So what I do is I actually will provide the list of materials I use, the picture, or the supplies I use, the picture and the measurements. And I'm going to send that out to my email subscribers. So if you're not on my email list, get on the email list. You'll be getting a email from me tomorrow morning for the day 1 card, and I'll continue that through Saturday. If you want to have the tutorial's 8 cards, you can purchase $50. Sorry, I kind of stalled there. Place a $50 order in my online store, and I have the link in the description. And then I will send you the tutorial. Just make sure when you go and shop with me that you do opt in for communications and that you put in your email address, because I will email this to you. All right, once I see your order go through, I will email it to you. Let's get started for today, and then tomorrow I'll show you what that tutorial kind of looks like so you can see how awesome it is. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to get out our card pieces here. So I have a piece of Lemon Lime Twist. I'm going to use this for my card base. So we're just going to go ahead and fold that right in half. I've got a piece of my Summer Splash cardstock. And I just need to go over here and grab a piece of scrap paper because we're going to do some stamping on that. I have a piece of Crumb Cake. We're going to be stamping on this. A small piece of Basic White. We'll be stamping on that. And one of the other items I already have is a banner from our Stylish Shape dies. All right. So I'll put that right there. And this piece here is going to be the inside of our card. All right. So we can put these 2 pieces off to the side. We're going to do our stamping first. I'm going to start with our Summer Splash ink. And I'm going to take this like confetti kind of stamp here. And I am just going to stamp it all different directions on the front of my card. I don't really, I'm not worried that it's going to cover all the different areas of my card. I don't really want it all covered. I just want a chunk of it covered. All right. Just like that. That looks totally fine. Oh, and I forgot the other fun things that we'll be using. Oh, I'll just wait for that surprise. Okay. We're going to be stamping our sentiment here. And we'll do that also in Summer Splash. I almost called it something else. And we're going to do happy birthday to you. So today's card is a birthday card. And happy birthday to you. So I'm just going to put it right on here. I like to drop my stamp on my work surface if it doesn't stick to me. The reason I do that is so when I pick it up, I know it's going to be straight because sometimes I twist and turn them. So this just helps me keep it straight. We don't need this anymore. So I'll move that off to the side and we'll go ahead and stamp right on here. So happy birthday to you. And we're done with our summer splash. Okay, next thing. I'm just going to move some stamps out of my way. I'm going to bring in my crumb cake here. And I'm going to bring in my little pig body here. And we're going to make this party pig. Now, when you're stamping this, when you're inking it up, be careful you don't push down. Because if you get ink here, that can transfer to your cardstock. So just tap lightly. I find when I have a larger stamp, I like to take my ink to my... See, I got some right there. So I need to grab my chamois. I need to get that cleaned off. Because if I leave it there, it'll probably go right on my cardstock. So I'm just going to clean it off a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp that right here. Just going to let it soak in for a minute. Oh, that didn't stamp very well. We can just flip it over. It happens. And I'm going to stamp right here. Just give it a moment to soak into the cardstock. I'm then going to take my little party pig head. And we'll get that inked up. Again, this is Memento Black. I'm using this so I can use my blends. The blends are alcohol based, so you need to use something that is not going to rub away or, smear into it. So there we go. The other thing I'm going to, I still need this stamp, are my little party hats. So I need 4 little party hats. All right. And now we're going to bring in our blends. Should I show you what the card looks like? It's really cute. So this is our fun little card that we're making. All right. Let's get to coloring here. So I'm going to start with my light flirty flamingo. And I'm going to use my bullet tip or chisel. And I'm just going to color in my party hat up there, just like that. That's the only one I'm doing. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to give him some rosy little cheeks. Just like that. Actually, I want to take this, I'm going to take my dark flirty flamingo. It just didn't get quite dark enough and I want it to stand out a little bit more. All right, sorry, I forgot my do not disturb was not turned on my phone and I'm waiting for some a phone call. All right, so now I've got my summer splash and my lemon lime twist. I'm going to take my dark summer splash here and I am just going to color in my hat. I really only have to do like just a streak of it. All right. And now I'm going to take my dark lemon lime twist. Again, I'm going to use my bullet point end here. And I'm going to just color in these other lines. I really don't want it to be in white. You could leave it white if that's your choice. It's just a festive little card. I'm super excited about these cards. They are so cute. I don't want to show you and spoil the surprise for tomorrow, but you'll really like tomorrow's card too. All right. And I'm trying to stay with some of the same blends, so we'll be using the same colors kind of throughout the week. There's one little change. I'm going to add petal pink, but okay. Moving on, we're going to get our pig here, and I'm taking my dark crumb cake, and I am just going to color this in right here. So yes, you can use your blends on your cardstock. If you color a lot, though, it could potentially bleed out into the other areas. So I don't actually blend on my cardstock. But I do like this better than markers. Okay, so I got all my little spots colored here. And then I can run this all through the die cut machine. All right, so what I'll do is I'll take my dies, and I've actually done this part already. I wanted to save a little bit of time on the video. And we're going to take our dies. So we've got a little pig body, so we'll just run that through. Now the easiest way I find to line this up is to look for that little pigtail. All right, that way I know exactly where that has to go. So I'll put that one there. I'll take my little pig head, put it there, and then I'll have to cut 4 times to cut my party hats out. So by the magic of TV, ta-da, it's already done. All right. I've got one more party hat. Okay. Now I don't really need this top of my hat because we're going to make it a pennant. So we're not going to be using that top. So I'm just going to bring my snips in, and I am just going to trim right around here, just like that. Take my next one, do the same thing. You can make it pointed or rounded. Mine are kind of rounded. And then this one. Don't cut the one that has the flirty flamingo on the top because we do want that. All right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and assemble my card base so that I can get all these pieces on. So here's our card base again. And we're just going to take some seal. Maybe, I don't know where I put that. I actually thought I had it out. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm just going to use regular seal here. All right. All right, so we'll put this right here. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how you like the card, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel because tomorrow I'm having day 2. So there'll be another fun card. So subscribe to my channel, click the little notification so that when you log into YouTube, you will get a little notification that I'm going live or I have a new video. So lots of fun. All right. I'm going to grab my Baker's Essential Twine. So this is one of the extra things I was talking about. And I'm going to pull in, it doesn't matter which one. You can pull crumb cake. You can pull, I'm going to pull vanilla because I don't have enough white. So vanilla works fine. And I also have my little Shades of Green hexagon embellishments that we'll be using. So first things first, I need to trim off this end right here that's all frayed. And these are not sharp snips. So, okay, we'll just put that one there. So now I've got my sentiment banner right here. So I'm just laying it on there right now so I know where to place my pig. And I could actually have them like kind of straddling that. I think that's kind of fun, right? And then we have our little piggy head we're going to put right there. I'm actually going to go ahead and adhere all that down. But when I put my little piggy head on, I'm going to be using dimensionals because I want the piggy head to be popped up. So I'll just put a couple of dimensionals on here. Peel those little backings off. So that's all ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and grab my seal here. We'll just put some seal on the back. You can use liquid glue. Okay, my seal got stuck there. Yeah. All right. Put that right about there. Give it a good press. I actually changed my mind about my banner being under his foot because I actually am popping that up on dimensionals. I forgot I was doing that. All right. Now Friday's video is actually going to be, I do a free with purchase class on my Facebook page every week. And that is the video that I'm going to copy up on Friday. So that's the one that will have 4 cards. And so you'll hear some storytelling in that one. I am going to take my little party hat now, and I'm going to take a little mini dimensional, and I'm going to just put it right up on top. And I'm just going to lay that right over his little head, but now it's sticking up. So it's all kind of balanced there. All right, so let's get the rest of the fun going here. I'm going to take my little baker's twine and I'm going to tie a bow. All right, let's see if I can get this bow tied. Oh, that didn't tie very well, did it? All right. We'll just start with larger bows and then we'll just make them smaller. Okay. So I'm going to have a little bit of a tail. I don't want that long of a bow there. And then I'm just going to give this all a really good tug after I untwist it. All right. Just tug at it. Make sure it's nice and tight. If you need to make it a little smaller, just go to make it a little smaller. Just make sure that you're tugging it afterwards so that it stays tight. All right. So now we're going to put that on one side here. In fact, my loop is still a little bit too big there. All right, that's better. Okay, so now I know about, because I'm going to have this hanging down a little bit, I need to have my knot right about there. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the little, rabbit ear trick to tying on the bow, if I can get the piece pulled in. Oh my goodness, my nails are too long to tie this bow today. All right, one loop, two loop, and then we're just gonna thread that through. I don't know why I decided to let my nails grow so long, but I did. Oh, okay. This, I'm gonna pull it off to me so I can just tie this really quick here. Bow challenges always happen when people are live, right? It's kind of embarrassing, but it happens. Okay. I'm going to make this bow a little bigger. Okay, finally, I got it done. All right, so I'm going to take this, and I want this end. Okay, it's twisting there, so I want to pull my string through when it's not twisted. We're going to grab a good pair of scissors and just trim that off. All right, now I think it's going to be too long. Well, we'll manage, I think. Maybe I'll have to retie that. We don't want to have it be too droopy there. Okay, trick to getting that from not twisting is just hold that knot. All right. Well, that's going to have to work. It's still too long. It's not going to work. I should have tied this ahead of time too, right? Okay, it'll happen. It'll work. We'll get it there. No worries. Okay. Now watch, it'll be the same distance, right? It is. I just can't get this shorter. Okay. Try it one more time. No, it's still going to be too long. What I'm trying to do is get it so that I can hang my little party hats there to make it look like a banner. And if this is too droopy there, and no, it's too short. You gotta laugh. I mean, what else are we gonna do, right? Okay, maybe this side will work better for me. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work at all. Yeah, no. I really am trying. I'm struggling right now. Okay, well, you know what? Oh my gosh, that's even worse. Okay. Now they both came untied because I pulled too hard. All right, there's one. Let's hope I have enough string. I would like pause it. If it was a video, I would pause this right now and do it and then come back. But it's not a video, so you'll just have to bear with me to get this tied. It is really not hard to tie. I just am apparently bow challenged tonight. And when I did it before, I did the little bunny ear, you know, loopy thing, and it worked out fine. I don't know why it didn't now. Okay. That's a little better. I'm just trying to see how long it is and get my bow to lay flat. Get that one, and here we go. Take that bow down a little bit. All right. Get a little bit more from this loop. There, I think that's going to work much better. Okay. Now that I've got that straightened out, I'm going to go ahead and bring my glue dots here. Tear out that long end. I'm going to take my glue dot and I'm actually going to roll it. Make a little log there. And I'm going to put one on his hoof there. And then one on here. I'm going to then take my bow and put my bow right on that knot and mush it in there. And then same thing with this side. So I mush it in there. All right. Well, that turned out pretty good. I'll trim this down just a tad. And now we're going to take our 3 little banners here. We're going to take a glue dot on them. Actually, I'm going to take 2 of my minis. I found this works better. It'll hold that twine in place as well as kind of keep it balanced so it's not flopping all over the place. All right. And these little dimensionals just want to stick to my nails. All right. Oh, yeah, there it is. See, it's sticking to my nail. All right. So I'm going to start with my middle one. And I'm just going to put it right there. All right. I'm going to take this other one and I'll put it right here. So if it's the baker's twine isn't straight, it's not a big deal. All right. So how cute is that so far? Let's just finish it up by adding our embellishments, and this card will be done. So tomorrow we'll be making our own plaid paper. And let's go ahead and just put these on. So I'm going to put, say, a big one over here. Oh, I want that to be a little bit higher. Right there. And then I'm going to take one of these medium-sized ones. Oh, that's a bigger one. I'm going to take this one right here. And then I'll take this light blue one here. These are like peacock, actually. That's the color it is. And then I'll take a smaller one here. And a larger one right down here. Okay. So that is our little piggy card. Let's do our inside and we are finished. So let's grab this. Now, I notice I haven't adhered this inside yet because when you color with blends, it kind of bleeds through a little bit and you don't want it to bleed through to the back of your card. So we're going to just take our little party hat here and our black ink. And I am just going to stamp a little party hat right at the bottom. We'll bring in our blends again. So we got our dark flirty flamingo. And this time I'm going to do the opposite coloring. So I'm going to start with my lemon lime twist. You can do the same coloring. I just changing it up just a tad. If you haven't watched my videos before, my Facebook lives, I tend to go rogue even on myself. So I get a project, I'm like, oh, let's just change this. Let's see how it'll look. I do it all the time. So like my finished card, my original card that I'm showing is not always what I end up with in a video. All right. So go ahead and put this right inside here, just like that. There we go. How cute is that? So that was my original, and this is the one we did tonight. So thanks for watching, and we hopefully will see you back tomorrow for day 2. You don't want to miss it. It's a really cute card. In fact, all of them are really cute. But what's cool about tomorrow's card, it's a wobble. What's a wobble? Join me tomorrow and you'll find out. All right. Have a good night, folks. See, I can't see my buttons to turn it off. Okay, there we go. I'll just have to move my camera. Say, okay.